The Overlord's Teachings, 17. Omniscient Foresight. Ah, foresight, the final luxury of the predator, a virtue not of the flesh, but of the infinite mind. To rule galaxies, you must not merely respond to the cosmos. You must preempt it, twist it to your will before it realizes it had a choice. Why omniscient foresight is non-negotiable. Power lies in prediction. Understand this. The battlefield, the court, the economy, the soul of your people. They are all games of timing, and he who sees the future owns the present. Your enemies will plan in shadows. You must see in darkness. Your allies will falter with emotion. You must foresee their collapse before they do. He who sees the dagger coming is not brave. He is simply still alive. Entropy is the natural state of the universe. The second law of thermodynamics states that systems drift toward chaos. Civilizations collapse. Empires rot. Loyalties waver. If you wait to react, you are already too late. Foresight, then, is not just about survival. It is about preserving your dominion over a decaying cosmos. You do not stop entropy. You ride it like a dark wave, because you saw it coming. Foresight, then, is not just about survival. It is about preserving your dominion over a decaying cosmos. You do not stop entropy. You ride it like a dark wave, because you saw it coming. Omniscient foresight allows you to read betrayal not in action, but in posture, breath, hesitation. You will not flinch at the mutiny. You will have already written its ending. Let your enemies realize too late that their free will was merely your contingency plan. And now you understand why you must cultivate omniscient foresight. The galaxy is not ruled by strength or speed or speeches. It is ruled by the one who knows first. Very well, heir to inevitable power. To see before others think, you must construct a mind that pierces time. Not through superstition, but through pattern recognition, data synthesis, and ruthless abstraction. Let us begin. 1. Build the framework of probability. Read the laws of probability like a priest reads scripture. Befriend mathematics, not the timid arithmetic of accountants, but the brutal statistics of generals and gamblers. Nash equilibrium, Bayesian inference, game theory. Learn them not as formulas, but as weapons. Every choice made by your enemies is a dice roll. Learn to weight the dice, predict the outcome, rig the table. Study the mind behind the move, not the move itself. 2. Master the library of human nature. Philosophy is not for peace, it is for prediction. Know Nietzsche and Machiavelli, not for quoting, but for dissecting. Know Freud and Jung, not to heal, but to manipulate. You must understand the archetypes of desire, guilt, pride, fear. Every betrayal, every rebellion, every alliance, they are not random. They are inevitable narratives written by human nature. Learn to read the scripts. Better yet, write them. 3. Consume information like a black hole. Omniscient foresight is not magic. It is mastery of inputs. Every report, every whisper, every data stream is a limb of your consciousness. Build a neural web of surveillance and analysis. Feed it economics, culture, history, quantum anomalies, AI chatter. Let it evolve into a mind beneath your mind, one that calculates while you sleep. You will not predict the future. You will narrow it down to 3 probable outcomes and prepare to dominate them all. 4. Simulate constantly. Napoleon played his wars in his mind before a single soldier marched. You must go further. Construct mental models of your enemies, your allies, your people. Run simulations of betrayal, rebellion, economic collapse, alien incursion. Let nothing surprise you except how perfectly they unfold as you expected. The enemy prepares for war. You prepared for their preparation last year. You now know how to learn the sacred art of foresight, not by blinking into crystal balls, but by embedding science into your soul. Now, child of conquest, we arrive at the only part that truly matters. Application. What use is prophecy if it does not deliver power? What value is foresight if it does not break enemies before they act, bind allies before they doubt, and tighten your grip on the galaxy like the cold vacuum of space? Let me show you how a true overlord wields foresight, not as a tool, but as an extension of his will. 1. Preemptive domination. Strike before the storm forms. Your enemy is gathering forces. You know this, not because of a spy, not because of a leak, but because you have gamed out the inevitability of their fear, their pride, their hunger. So you move, not in panic but in precision. Cut off their supply chains before they build. Discredit their leaders before they unite. Offer them false hope before you burn it. A rebellion crushed before it was even named. That is not warfare. That is artistry. 2. Constructing a puppet future. You will not merely predict reality. You will engineer it. Using your foresight, plant ideas in the minds of the powerful. Shape public perception months before an event. Feed markets, ideologies, and fears like a gardener planting bombs instead of seeds. Let rivals act upon their own ambitions, unaware that each step they take is a brick in the path you designed for them. They will think it was their destiny, but it was merely your whim, wearing the mask of fate. 3. Weaponize uncertainty. Be the ghost in the algorithm. Your reputation will not be merely for power, it will be for predictive omnipresence. Make it seem that no move escapes your gaze. Let enemies fear not just your armies, but your knowledge of their secrets before even they have spoken them aloud. Leak only what you choose. Strike only when unexpected. Be everywhere and nowhere. They will whisper that you have spies in their minds. Good. Let paranoia rot them from within. 4. Forge your legacy in the unseen wars. Foresight is the blade that never touches blood, yet ends wars before they start. It is the meeting of quantum mechanics with strategic philosophy, knowing that every decision collapses an infinite future into one, yours. You will sit upon your throne, unmoving. Empires will rise and fall with the twitch of your thought, and they will never know when you struck, only that you did, and it was already too late. Thus ends the lesson. Omniscient foresight is not about knowing everything. It is about knowing enough, soon enough, to ensure no one else survives long enough to challenge you.